Yes, my people, as it dey hot, it don't happen. No, northerners they don't push Tinubu to roll. They say they don't want Tinubu to become the president of this country, and even northern APC governors they say they don't want make Tinubu become the president of this country. Please, my village family, do me a favor, just hit the like button on Facebook for recommend this video, give other people make dem see am. And they say they want make power remain for north, so they say they want support Atiku. Even if Atiku good or no good, they say now they want support, but make dem pause. I want clarify one thing, give dem say Peter Obi now wan win this election. Make una watch how Peter Obi wan take win this election. This analysis go clarify everything. Please, my brother family, just dey share this video so many work see how Peter Obi wan take win, and make PDP, make APC, make the northerners, make dem know say not be dem get power.
Let me help you make sense of the current political permutations that is taking place. Prior to the primary election, there is this new momentum that power must remain in the north, and immediately there are two camps. There is a camp that belongs to the oldest political class in the north. Our most respected elder statesmen believe that at all costs power must remain at the north, while the middle top leaders of the north, the emerging ones, believe that yes, power must remain at the north, but it has to pass through democratic process. That's prior to APC primaries. So through the run-up to the APC primaries, it was expected that perhaps maybe a northerner will emerge as the candidate of the party. And of course, you know how it turned out. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the south, a Yoruba, succeeded in getting the presidential ticket. Immediately, the new emerging middle leaders of the north decided to side with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu in unison, believing in the principles of democracy, while our top most respected elder statesmen in the north believe that at all costs power must still remain in the north. And that is why there is this realignment behind His Excellency the former Vice President of Nigeria, Atiku Abubakar, to become the president simply because he is from the north. Even though most of them don't agree with him, most of them don't trust him, but they still want to support him simply because they want this regional interest.
But I want to shock them, to tell them that the man they are backing, Atiku Abubakar, will not win. Let me say it again. Atiku Abubakar, the man the northern elite wants to remain to be the next president of Nigeria, so that North will continue to govern this country for the next 8 years, will not win. There is no pathway for Atiku Abubakar, even with the support of northern governors. And let me say this again. Most of those who actually are campaigning that power should remain in the north are northern Muslims, conservative Muslims. So let us be clear about this. It is not the marginalized northern Christians. Northern Christians want the power to go to the south, because the northern Muslims that helped in bringing Buhari to power have really been the ones that enjoyed whatever was the benefits of the Buhari administration. So they are not going to be part of this quest that power will remain in the north. And without the northern Christian support, there is no way that northern Muslims can be able to put another president from the north in 2023, when South and Southeast are not ready to back up that northern president, and Southwest is not ready. Because if you look at political history, you find out that President Muhammadu Buhari today contested for president severally without winning the presidency of Nigeria, despite the fact that the North continued to control majority of registered voters. Buhari lost in 2003. Buhari again lost in 2007. He lost again in 2011. He won in 2015 because there was an alliance with the Southwest. And then there was a lot of need for change to the level that even the Middle Belt, for the first time in history, voted for Buhari. Because Middle Belt had always rejected Buhari since 2003. But in 2015, they joined the bandwagon that Jonathan must go. So that made it easy for Buhari to emerge president. Because before then, Buhari has been winning Northeast and Northwest, but it was never enough for him to become president because he performs abysmally in South-South, Southeast, Southwest. Now, you are having a 2023 presidential election in which South-South and Southeast, there is no way a northern presidential candidate can win those two zones. And there's no way a northern presidential candidate can win in the Southwest. Because despite whatever is the competition between the Southeast and South-South right now, Southeast and the Southwest, what is clear is that all the zones in the South-South believe that it is proper thing for the presidency to return to the South. Forget about all the Southern political leaders running around Atiku Abubakar right now. On the election day, many of them will vote against Atiku Abubakar. I can tell you that for free. And they will not be able to deliver South-South or Southeast to Atiku Abubakar. Therefore, with Atiku Abubakar lacking the capacity to generate support South-South, Southeast, and Southwest, there is no way the support of the northern elite is going to make him president. The same North supported Buhari since 2003, and he couldn't become president. So the idea that the North will help Atiku Abubakar become president is not going to work this time around, because there's no way it is going to work. The reason why it will not work is because there is a Peter Obi in the race. And Peter Obi is giving Atiku a run for his money in North Central. So even in North Central, Atiku Abubakar is not going to win North Central. Peter Obi will win North Central. Atiku Abubakar, even if they decide to betray Tinubu, the North Central states that Atiku can win is probably Niger State. Probably Niger State. He's not going to win in Nasarawa. He's not going to win in the FCT. He's not going to win in Plateau. He's not going to win in Benue. So where will Atiku get 24 states? How could Atiku be able to win, to get 25% of votes cast in 24 states, and then be able to get the majority of the votes, especially as Kwankwaso is insisting that he's not stepping down for him, which means the Kanu vote that they used to take so much pride about is going to be scattered to the level it wouldn't make much impact. So there's no pathway for Atiku Abubakar, even with the support of the North, because the North alone cannot make you president. And if you look at the latest report, poll report by next year, the one that was done by We Together Foundation, you find out that Atiku have been doing very well in Northeast and Northwest. Even the one that was done by Steer, Atiku Abubakar, the only two zones that he was able to get 25% was Northeast and Northwest. And history has shown that getting northeast and northwest has never been enough for a northerner to become president. And one of the most prominent northerner who has proven that it is not possible to be president even if you win northeast and northwest is Buhari. His political trajectory has shown it, and we know it. So those who are priding themselves that because they are not, that they are now backing Atiku Abubakar, that he is the next president, they are placing their hope on nothing. Because Atiku Abubakar will not be president. He will not win. He will not make up the number. It is not possible. Not with the present political equation. He cannot make it. And there are those who are afraid, especially those who are Peter Obi supporters, who are thinking that those northern people, they will come together, they will join together, and at the end of the day, be able to make Atiku president. It's not possible. It is not possible. Not in this election, with all the divisiveness in it, with the marginalization of northern Christians, with the northern Christians knowing what they suffered and continue to suffer under an outgoing Fulani president, to be replaced by another Fulani president that will do virtually nothing to curtail the killings by herdsmen that had driven many of them out of their communities. They are the worst victims of kidnappings, banditry, and all that. These are not a normal time. What the country needs is a new beginning, and not a perpetuation of something that has not worked. So those who are placing their hope on Atiku Abubakar winning, because northerners will rally around him. And I have seen some people use it to deride Tinubu, that at the end of the day, the northerners in APC will abandon it. Even if they abandon Tinubu, the northerners will not be able to put president of Nigeria in 2023 without south, southeast, and southwest. It is not possible. And from all indication, they can't be able to pull it off. The present political atmosphere at the runoff to this election favors Peter Obi, because he has been able to have the capacity to lock down 2 geopolitical zones, and he's going to get over 70% of another zone, and he's also winning big in Southwest based on the latest opinion polls. So he is the one that will be able to get the numbers. 25% in 24 states. He is the one that is going to get the numbers, because he's taking states, Christian-dominated states, from Atiku Abubakar in the north, including in the north central and northeast. So he is the one that stands a good chance of winning, not Atiku Abubakar. Nothing for Atiku Abubakar. So those who are being deceived that because Atiku Abubakar, that North are going to rally around him because they want to retain power. North will be incapable of retaining power in this election, because Northeast and Northwest cannot produce a northern president in this election. I said so. And I can tell you for free, I have studied the data, I have studied everything. I can tell you for free, North will be incapable of putting a president. They will be incapable of rallying around Atiku Abubakar and making president. They can't be able to do it. Just like Buhari was not able to become president without the the South. Atiku cannot be president without the South. Right now, the person who can be able to do it, become president, is Peter Obi, who has shown capacity to lock down 2 geopolitical zones and then get hold of 70%, over 70% of North Central, and then parts of Northeast. He is the person that will be president, and this is a person that is giving Tinubu a run for his money in the Southwest. So that is it. So people should be rest assured, because somebody was telling me a while ago that, look, Peter Obi, that with North, they will congregate around Atiku Abubakar. If they congregate around Atiku Abubakar, let them congregate, but they can't put him in the villa. It's not possible. The same set of Northern conservatives that couldn't put Buhari in the villa, they will not be able to put Atiku Abubakar in the villa in this election. No, there's no pathway for Atiku Abubakar to be president. So I want people of Nigeria to relax their mind. Let all the northern elites, especially the conservative North, those are the only ones that could congregate to talk about northern presidents. I'm talking about those of them that support Sharia law. They are the ones that have been all these years congregating around Buhari. And they are the ones that are insisting that power must remain in the North. These are people who supported Sharia legal system. And many of their states are Sharia compliant. They are the ones that have been all these years supporting Buhari. When you hear that Buhari has 12 million votes or 13 million vote sure banker all these years, it is the vote of conservative North, or you can call the Sharia compliant North. It is not the whole North. And those votes couldn't make Buhari president, and they will not be able to make Atiku Abubakar president in 2023. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell, and because when you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like the video, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. And with more people watching it, they will be able to get the true picture and will not be scared about northern elites or northern conservatives rallying around Atiku Abubakar. Even those from PDP and APs, all of them combined together in the North, they cannot be able to make Atiku Abubakar president. Not in this election, and not even in any election. No Northerner can be president of Nigeria without a support of a geopolitical zone in the South. It's not possible. Thank you, and God bless you.